Let's do it. I don't think there's much else to do except get started. This is the Symphony of the Night randomizer via Archipelago, which is a program that lets you combine different randomizers together. This is the reason why the tracker looks different today. There are wilder settings with this randomizer, which is why I wanted to try it today. And in the future, I wanted to combine multiple randomizers together in a way where, you know, you could start playing SotN and then find an item that unlocks a thing in like another game. Like, for example, Circle of the Moon, Castlevania Circle of the Moon is a supported game. So all that stuff is something that I wanted to look into in the future. But for now, we have ourselves a fun little project where, first things first, I want to make sure... Okay, we start with a heart refresh so we can beat the game. That's awesome. Just in case things go wrong. I want to make sure this works. It did not work. Okay, so why is it not working today when I already did all of the testing yesterday? Please hold. After 8 minutes of troubleshooting, I have fixed it. So we're playing a new seed now. We have Silver Ring at the start, which is awesome. We still have our heart refresh. I guess the prologue rewards aren't randomized, which is interesting. The other thing that's interesting about this is... There we go. The little tracker that I have up and running right now isn't going to be always 100% accurate because it's going to be on a delay because of the way that the servers work. But essentially, there are 540 checks. Every single enemy counts as a check. So as you'll see, at the top here, it says SotN found their sirloin. Enemy sanity warg. Every time you acquire an enemy into the bestiary, you also get an item. And that item could be a relic. It could be useless for the most part. Like, for example, we just got holy glasses. It says in the thing we got holy glasses, they're right there. So you needed to kill the zombie to get the holy glasses. That's just how it works. So that's why there's 10 million checks. Enemy sanity, yes. So that means I want to go out of my way to hit every single enemy that I can, so that way I can get their item drops. We got a heart vessel from the bat. That's fun. That's more MP. I also have it so guaranteed drops is on, so I don't miss out on any important items, because this is zero logic. So it's very possible that we're going to want whatever it is that they drop. For example, a Vorpal Blade. That's pretty good, I hear. We also got the Asafune, all this stuff. So basically, everything is a check, and we have to do everything. Every single individual item that's lying on the ground also is a check. And it can be anything. I also opened up all the shortcuts just to make sure that I don't get soft locked. So, yeah. I'm going to do this, actually. So now that we kind of get the general understanding of what's going on here, everything's randomized. As random as it can be. And we have to just do everything. So let's see how it goes. Frozen Shade gave me a heart vessel. Oh yeah, there's other items I can check though. Like behind the waterfall is now a check. Every single item location is a check in this. Mudman is important, yes, unironically. Mudman can be... You can, like, soft lock yourself out of stuff with Mudman, I'm pretty sure. Okay. Ankh of Life, not that useful, but either way. The goal is not to 100%, no. Maybe one day we'll do max rando 100%. My goal is to just beat the game. I'm going to try my best not to use glitches unless I absolutely have to make progress. The settings are set up in a way where I really shouldn't have to use any glitches. Like, it's not that scary. So... They didn't make you check every candle. They used to. That used to be a setting, but that randomizer setting no longer exists. It was removed. Who knows? Maybe in the future it'll get implemented again, but I doubt it. The current Symphony of the Night project, I believe, is no longer being worked on for Archipelago. So... Sadly, I don't think it's going to get updated past this. The question is, will I survive if I go down there? So I want to kill this guy and get Magic Missile. Not that useful, to be honest. Let's make sure we don't die. There isn't an active dev on the project right now. Yeah. So. So as of right now, this is where the project is. Yo, my dude. Rogue, thank you very much for the tier 3. I appreciate you.
Count me in.
Whoa. Let me update the PP goal real quick. One away from a massive shuffler where tier 3s get to pick the games. It'll be a good time. I have no clue how long this is going to take, by the way. I assume forever? I assume we're doing this forever now? Like, this is forever now? So, I'm sure someone will come along soon. It's fairly popular in AP. It is, but I don't know. We'll see. Oh, we get our Slogger and Gaibon check early as well here, I'm pretty sure. Because these Slogger and Gaibons count, right? In the bestiary? I guess we're going to find out. Yes. An apple and a toadstool. You love to see it. Whoa. What other games have Archipelago randomizers? You can check on their website. They show all the official games, and then in their Discord server, they show, like, different sections for, like, technically unsupported games, but some of them are in more functional states than others. So, for example, Dark Souls 3 is officially supported in Archipelago, but Dark Souls 1 and 2 aren't officially supported, but you can still play them. I should be able to make that jump, and these are checks, so I should do these. That's nice to hear, Lennon, except nobody asked and nobody cares. Sorry to be mean to you, but I genuinely cannot care less when someone's like talks about generative AI bullshit. I just don't care. Sorry. You can take that somewhere else, please, and thank you. Kirby in the Forgotten Land just got logic. Yeah, it's not even worth discussing, chat, so we're just gonna move on. Gold ring? I started with silver ring, right? Okay, so we just have silver ring and gold ring. I imagine the logic... I mean, it's no logic, so we don't have to worry about logic, actually. That's good to know. I wonder if Randomizer would be good for other Castlevania games. Oh, yeah. I mean, there's already a... not fully supported, but like playable... From my understanding, there's a playable Dawn of Sorrow randomizer, playable Aria of Sorrow randomizer, playable Harmony of Dissonance randomizer, officially supported Circle of the Moon. And I think those are the only like Metroidvania Castlevanias that are official or that are like playable right now. I'm not 100% sure on that though. Also, this red skeleton is being an asshole. Can you just stand on the fucking switch, please? Yes, this is not guaranteed to be beatable. However, I do start with a heart refresh, and you're guaranteed to start with a heart refresh because I don't think prologue rewards are randomized in this. I turned on every random setting I could. So for whatever reason, prologue rewards aren't randomized because both seeds started me with a heart refresh. I'll grab this. So with that, I think we shouldn't have too many problems. I have at least one heart refresh, which means as soon as I find flight, I can beat the game. I'm going to try not to use glitches unless I have to, but we'll see if that comes up. IQ check actually relevant? Yeah, every single item location can be a relic. As well as like hitting enemies and stuff like that. Most of it's garbage, As you can tell by the tracker, I'm finding things like strawberries and cloth cape and gladius, much like how Symphony of the Night is mostly garbage, but you know how it is. Yo, is that the Resist Thunder? My favorite. The only downside of this tracker is I don't know offhand which relics I currently have at any given time. I do have to open the menu and check because the relic tracker doesn't really work with this, but... Are there new games that I might be interested to give them a go? What do you mean? Oh yeah, Castlevania 64 is officially supported for those that were wondering, yeah. Resist fire. Nice. Yeah, so items can also drop from bosses like that. So you do actually have to wait for the item drops there. I guess technically you could just look at the tracker and not have to wait, but you know what I mean. Item drops from bosses can be useful. There is also a thing with this that is a little annoying. In my test seed, I think it was Gold Ring spawned in as one of... Oh, holy glasses. So there's multiple copies of key items, I guess. Oh, I don't want to go down. I've already done this check. What was I saying? Yeah. I found Gold Ring behind one of the breakable walls in the clock room, like the one above the Sword Lords that disappears if you don't collect it fast enough. So you can soft lock yourself for sure in these. So these randomizers are not for the faint of heart. I'll grab the money. We don't know what's in there. Yeah, solo randomizers versus multi-world randomizers are quite a bit different, for sure. There's a lot of games that work better as multi-world rando than just on your own, because it's like a smaller piece of like a bigger random thing. I mean, I plan on combining a bunch of different games now that I have Archipelago set up and trying different things just for funsies, so... yes, the items for sale can be anything, including relics, key items, all that stuff. What's Ouija Table got for me? Heart Vessel? Okay. Yo, what up, Carlos? Apparently, sub-weapons as well can also be dropped. Don't need that. I didn't know that enemies could drop sub-weapons. Okay. Yo, is that S-Stock? It's a thrust sword, technically. Giving you items through the console if things break. Yeah, you can do that as well. Is the co-op rando still a thing? I think you can technically still use it, but I don't know how supported it is with the current tracker, if it works at all with the current tracker, but I think there was a way to use it with the old versions of the tracker. But basically no one really messes around with it. I think Eldritch said he was interested in messing around with it, so... Also, another downside of not the official Symphony of the Night rando stuff is that we have to freaking wait for the clock to move. The Mega Man stuff has been cool. I'm glad. Yes, people have been generally liking the Mega Man rando stuff, which is cool. I plan on doing a combo rando of that at some point soon. Honestly, it depends on how long this runs today. I might consider doing that today. Or maybe we do more SotN stuff. I don't know. I've always wondered, what is the best successor to SotN in my opinion? Official Capcom or fan-made? Capcom didn't make Castlevania. So... Huh? You mean Konami? Oh, you did mean Konami. Just making sure. I don't know. Symphony of the Night is it's a game that only exists here. Let's be real. I don't know how else to say it. Like, Aria, if we're counting anything. And even then, Aria is so different. Another gold ring. Very interesting. Oh, I should have opened the thing while I was waiting. Oh, well. Also, how's it going, Turbo Dog? Spectral sword. Do the puppet swords count as their own individual entry? I wonder. Doesn't look like it, right? Doesn't look like it. Just making sure. What was the god-awful fan-made game I played a while ago? I don't know. I tend to not think too hard about if a game I perceive is like bad or negative. That stuff usually like leaves my brain pretty quickly. Was it the one I procured for me? There's a fan-made game that you procured for me? How long ago was this? Ooh, Crystal Cloak. I'll put the wizard hat on. It technically increases my damage a little bit. This was like 10 years ago? Oh, I have no clue then. No, I just think Symphony of the Night is a very unique game. Oh, that game! The one with the SNK controls or whatever? No, I don't think I ever played that on stream. I think I only ever played that with you at Smash the Record like 12 years ago. Or whatever the fuck. Jesus Christ. Yeah, no, that I don't think I ever showed that to stream. Oh man. They wouldn't be ready. Also, we have infinite heart refreshes, so we can beat the game whenever we want. So much for no logic, Lamau. To be fair, I do need flight, but as soon as we have flight, I could farm those guys for heart refreshes and call it a day. Oh, this is already open. Nice. Yeah, I think it's just tough because Symphony of the Night is such a unique game. Other Castlevania games obviously have similar DNA. It's made by the same guy. But SotN is such an outlier because it's like, I don't know. They didn't know what they were doing. So there's a lot of like, how you say... Not amateurishness, because the game was by no means like amateurish. Also, we got a library card. That's nice. Like, the game was made competently, but I think because the genre and the idea was so new, a lot of stuff is undercooked in this game, but not a lot of stuff is overcooked. I feel like some of the systems that exist in future Castlevania titles are definitely overcooked. I just crashed the game. Can I fix it by rewinding? Yes. Okay, so don't hit the Valhalla Knights. Got it. Valhalla Knights crashed the game. Is it because they're giving me an orange? I wonder. It might have something to do with them trying to give me an orange and maybe orange, me, give you, eat me, orange, give banana. Good to know. Well, in this case, we've done all the checks. And thankfully, we don't have to worry about the oranges. Yeah. Aren't you glad you have the rewind function? Yeah, exactly. Let's kill Minotaur Werewolf. Yeah, I wonder why that game crash happened. The Hollow Knight crash happened to me a couple of times. In Archipelago or just in general? Like, Symphony of the Night crashes the game sometimes when you kill the Hollow Knights? Is that what it is? In normal rando? Interesting. Just attacking them? Buffalo Star. Because I don't think I've ever run into that issue ever. And this is based off of an older randomizer. In that room specifically. Interesting. I've never run into that bug. Ever. Huh. Pot roast. Red rust. Some kind of loading in of entities. Maybe that could be like a sore spot for SotN for loading stuff. Yeah, so far we haven't gotten anything too crazy. We have holy glasses, we have wolf, we have thrust swords, we have double heart refresh. Technically, I'm in go mode, I guess. Also, I'm not touching that orange. You can't make me. The only thing that item-wise that I would be missing from any of those is... Ooh, sword card. We can go out of bounds. The only thing I'm missing item-wise is spike breaker, because we have gold ring, we have silver ring. So... Dark Souls is the clearest successor. So true. Hold on. Now that you mention it, clearly the team over at FromSoft loves Symphony of the Night. With Archipelago, I was considering doing a Dark Souls plus SotN rando. Combo rando. I mean, the options are limitless at this point. I don't know if they programmed in anything here. Probably not. Zelda 2, Castlevania 2. I don't know if either of those are officially supported, but I did see a Zelda 2 rando, so. Whoa. Bounty Hunter Souls rando. Yeah, you have to keep killing the same enemy over and over again until you get the fucking Black Knight Halberd drop. You better hope that your freaking Vlad relic isn't locked behind a one-time check. Speaking of sword card, we can do this, so I'm going to. I should reload the room, though. Where's my thrust sword? Huh? Zweihander, did I not? Throw two, not two hands. Jesus Christ, bro. I'm straight up illiterate. Is there a way to know what checks you have to backtrack to check? Technically, the website, I think, keeps track of it all. Speaking of the website keeping track of it all, I just realized I don't have my tracker updating. Because I don't have the window. There it is. Yeah, the window, if it's not open, doesn't track. We've done 73 checks. So there's a way for me to, like, do more investigation there. Thank you, Paul. Appreciate the nice words. We don't talk about Castlevania Judgment. Why not? Castlevania Judgment is a perfectly fine game. People love to meme on it, but it's like it's okay. Oh, thank God we got a Garnet. Let's go. There's a pop-out tracker that gives you full map and item tracker. Yeah, there's like stuff you can do. Do I want to do all of that? I don't think I need to be honest with you. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go hit the freaking guy here and see what happens. Yeah, no crash. Did it give me the orange, though, is the real question. I don't think it did. Yeah, it didn't give me the orange this time. It could have been something with Archipelago trying to give me the orange. I don't know. But yeah, now we should have the tracker actually updating the number of checks. Me when I don't jump in my jumping video game. Ow. So fun fact, because the enemy sanity only cares about you getting the enemy into your bestiary, taking contact damage from them will also give you the item, which is fun. Meal ticket. Okay. Nothing of crazy value yet. Diamond. Oh! Oh, we just got Leapstone from the Bone Halberd. That's nice. So now we can double jump. That's actually kind of huge. Another diamond. We're rich. So yeah, I was fairly confident that we're not going to get soft locked here because there are so many checks we have available on like the starting layer here. Like every single boss, every single enemy, every single item is a check. We were bound to find something, and we've already found thrust swords, wolf, leapstone. Like we have the technology to finish the game right now if we absolutely needed to. Granted, it would be miserable, but we could do it. And leapstone makes the shift line way easier too if I needed to do that. Granted, I don't know if I've ever successfully done the wolf out of bounds shift line thing in my life, but I could figure it out. Another heart refresh, just in case you needed to break the game more. I'm not going to go out of my way to get that. I am going to hit the Flea Rider real quick. I guess I could also try and Flea Ladder. It's probably worth it, to be honest. Yeah, that is true. Archipelago uses money bags to give items to other players, and you just get to keep the money. Suckers. Easy scam. It's like, oh, I give you like the item you need to beat the game. Meanwhile, I get a nominal amount of money. So, who's really winning here? Okay, well, we're not doing Flea Ladder anymore. I can get some Vardas out of this, though. Okay, so we'll have to come back to check those items. Might as well just double Varda. There's no reason not to. We don't really have anything else worth putting on yet. I could go save Richter. I don't know if that's a check or not, actually. I don't know if adding Richter to the bestiary is a check, actually, now that I think about it. I mean, I can go check. Two-hand, give me my Zwei. Hello? What is the thing on the top right? The thing that tells me how many checks I've done? Need that. All right, let's save the game in case something bad happens. Oh, there's also a setting in this randomizer to, like, as soon as you enter the room, it'll refill your MP and your HP, so you don't need to save the game. You can just walk in to refill, which is, you know, not really, like, necessary, but it's kind of neat that that's a setting under quality of life settings. There we go. There's item checks up here as well. Might as well do them. And then see what's going on with Richter. Oh, hell yeah, Gas Cloud. Is No Logic Archipelago only? I believe Glitchmaster technically is also no logic. We were talking about that yesterday. Or are you saying the only way to play Archipelago is no logic? No. You can have logic in Archipelago randomizers. I just chose no logic for fun. Because I wanted to try it.
Stop talking to me!
So to answer your question accurately, you can choose to use logic or no logic at your discretion. Yeah, let's just go see what Richter's up to. Cryo, thank you for the tier 2 for 64 months. That's a bunch of bytes right there. Okay, I don't think... Okay, I definitely added Richter to the bestiary there. So I think we're good. The other thing I need to be worried about is not killing Richter. Oh, I have Holy Sword. We're chilling. Okay. Stop hitting me. I have double Vardas on. If I hit you, you'll die. Thank you. About to clock out of work. Nice, nice. We want a SotN Crossworld Mega Man randomizer? We can do that. The idea behind Archipelago is that you can make anything a Crossworld randomizer. That's like the whole point. I'm just doing a solo run for now because I can. And to like test, like kind of stress test it a little bit. The whole point of Archipelago is that you can make it co-op with other people, or you could just make it multi-world with yourself. Or a combination of a few. All of these things are possible. It's a very neat little thing. I don't want to do second castle stuff yet. Can you break the crystal ball without holy glasses? No. You cannot. Whoa, whoa. I think it's cool that map completion can be required. To my understanding, there is... I don't think there's a setting that makes map completion required. I didn't see it, unless I probably didn't read thoroughly enough, but I don't remember seeing anything where map completion was like required for anything. Can you do a Metal Gear SotN crossover rando? If Metal Gear Randomizer exists on Archipelago's website, then yes. Or not on Archipelago's website, but if... Because it's not an officially supported game, but I imagine someone out there has maybe made one that has Archipelago support, maybe. Archipelago is just a platform. It's a platform for people to utilize. Okay, hold on. Orange, what's up with you? Okay, the orange didn't kill me. The... Very strange. Very strange how that works. But yeah, Archipelago is just a platform where anybody can make a randomizer that can run on Archipelago's platform, basically. So nearly any game technically can work. Oh, will they work? I don't know. Depends. Yo, G. Kabitsky, thank you very much for the sub. You're in an async right now. That's the other thing you can do with Archipelago is you can do asynchronous co-op stuff. Found another library card and a turkey. Gotcha. So, like, you don't have to all be playing at the same time. You can just have people, like, trading on and off. Don't need that. Don't really need this either, but whatever. But yeah, there's a lot of fun stuff on there. I plan to do more Archipelago stuff. This just kind of seems to be the thing everyone's doing right now anyways. I never set it up before because I was lazy. Oh, by the way, SotN Rando devs watching right now, this needs to get implemented under quality of life settings. I want this to be known. You see this shit? Look at this shit. This stupid ass gate that everyone hates, and I hate it, is closed. Right? Watch this. You hit any of the switches once, and it's open now. That's it. And it doesn't matter how many more times you hit it, it stays open. Please, for the love of God, can we do this? Nobody likes this stupid-ass switch. Nobody thinks it's fun to sit here and go, how many times do I have to hit it? Did it make the noise? I don't know. Fucking stupid-ass game. Yo, good luck, Cryo. Yo, how's it going, Kiara? Just in time to watch me struggle through Archipelago for the first time. Oh, I shouldn't have killed that guy. Okay. Not that I need another library card, but what if I got another library card? Also, the double peanuts. Oh, nice. So that's 2 Vlad relics found so far. We haven't really done anything that warrants anything crazy. So, right? I haven't found any other relics. Nope. Okay. I think cape should be normal to wear. I mean, in cold climates, why not? Fuck it. It's basically just a blanket that you wear. You know what I mean? Maybe we should bring back capes. I mean, scarves are kind of like cape adjacent in a weird way. I plan to add gear puzzle quality of life to the main rando and map rando as soon as I can. God's strongest soldier right there. I should kill all these enemies because I haven't... Skeleton Archer I haven't added yet. This guy I haven't added yet. Felt hat? I felt that. Zircon. Shaman shield. Okay. Let's finally do the library. Another life apple. It's cold as fuck where I'm at now. I'd rock a cape. I'm saying we just bring them back. Okay. No, you cannot do continuous swing smashing. If you're playing the North American version of the Symphony of the Night PSP version, like through, what is it, Dracula X Chronicles, you cannot do continuous swing smashes. That was patched out of the game for no reason, and then they patched it back in for the PAL release. So if you want to play the PAL release of Dracula X Chronicles, then you can do continuous swing smashes. Why is that a thing? I don't know, man. Like, nobody knows how to actually, like, redistribute this game anymore. It's really dumb. It's one of the reasons why I'm very, what about PS4 version? The PS4 version of the game is the PAL PSP version of the game. They are the same exact thing. It is actually the PS4 running an emulator, a PSP emulator, that removes Dracula X Chronicles, the video game, from the video game. Isn't that neat? The Dracula X Chronicles version of the game has more content than the re-release on PlayStation 4. Why is that the case? I don't know. Konami hates you. Even though it is a emulator that is just playing that game. It's emulating the game while removing the game from the emulator. Isn't that cool? Isn't that nice? That seems likely? No, that is the case. I'm telling you the truth. It's not likely. It is 100% fact. I'm interested in... People don't believe me when I say this, but it's just true. Konami sold you an emulator with less content in it. Thank you. And said, here you go. Here's your re-release of Symphony of the Night, everyone's favorite video game. Oh, the Konami hating us thing? No, that's not likely. That's 100% true. You know what else is 100% true? Tekko coming in with the tier 3, meaning we got our shuffler on our hands.
What's up, DB? To know if this should count for the shuffler goal, because it is the second notification this month.
Who cares? I see notification, I count it. I don't care. We already hit Partner Plus for this month, so you know what? Why not? But I appreciate it. Thank you. Sorry, I get heated talking about the Dracula X Chronicles and PS4 releases because it's so stupid. Also, more holy glasses in case we needed more holy glasses. I'll grab a shield rod.
Thank you.
Gold ring as well in the shop. Okay, well, were there any shields? Nope. Okay.
Farewell for now.
I forget who I was talking to. I haven't sent the message yet, but I was writing up a thing for a thing I'm working on talking about Konami and re-releases of Symphony of the Night. Because people like to ask me every once in a while, like, do you think SotN will ever get a remake? Do you ever think SotN will ever get a remaster? Do you think Symphony of the Night deserves any of this stuff? The answer is, like, I don't know, man. Ring of Vlad found? From Corpseweed? Oh, that's so missable. Wow. But my answer is always, I don't trust Konami to re-release Symphony of the Night in a state that is actually, like, good. But the problem is that most people don't know what a good version of Symphony of the Night even looks like anymore, because all of the versions that most people are familiar with nowadays are the PSP and PS4 releases. Or the phone release, the one that was out on like Android and iPhones and stuff. And that one's also the exact same thing. It is just the PS4 version, but with touchscreen controls. And like remade menus and stuff. Which is funny that they put that much effort into it. But yeah, the version that's actually worth playing, the PS1 version, or even the Saturn version, because people are, for whatever reason, really into the Saturn version because it has 20 minutes of more content in it, I guess. Even though the game is 100 times worse, there's 20 minutes of more content. Mudman! I don't think I can go back far enough, can I? Rip Mudman. Well, we just don't need it. Whatever's behind Mudman, we simply don't need it. Oops. Oh yeah, I can't do this. Well, if I farmed enough heart refreshes, I could. The best version of SotN is the fan recompilation? That doesn't exist. What? That's like saying the best version of humanity is the people in Star Wars or something? Like you're talking about fiction. You're referring to a fiction, a thing that never existed. I don't know. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion, I guess, but did I check Stone Mask? Yeah. Did I not? No, I did. Like, obviously, people are allowed to have preferences and be entitled to believe what they want to believe, but I do have a bit of, I don't know, like, not disdain, but like a little bit of frustration when I hear people who are not very interested in respecting the original release and why it is so important to a lot of people, but still will have like harsh opinions on the game at the same time. It's very strange to me. Where it's like, well, I don't really care that the voice acting is different or that the game controls worse or that it's the only version I've ever played. I still liked it. But also stop thinking that you need to bring back the original version. I don't know. It's very strange to me. Check everything just in case. They probably would never do multiple. The thing is they're never bringing SotN back, probably at this point. And if they do, it is probably just going to be the PSP version again, because they probably have the rights to the stuff in the PSP version, the change to music, the new voice acting. Like those things licensing-wise, I don't think Konami wants to go through the effort of licensing the original voice acting, especially because some of the people who participated in the original voice acting are dead now. So, like, they have to go to, like, the estate of those individuals to get permission in the first place. Like, it's kind of a nightmare. That's why I don't think SotN is ever going to come back in its original form, in any shape or form, not... No, I think at some point, the Digital Eclipse Xbox 360 port, like whatever licensing they have, is going to expire, and then all the 360 version, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, that stuff's going to get pulled. 100%. That stuff got licensed in, what, 2008? 2007? And then in 2008, they had to update it because the licensing to I Am the Wind ran out. So the updated version of the game doesn't even have I Am the Wind in it, even though it's in the original files, it's not able to be played. You have to down patch it to make it work. Like, people just assume that video games, like, just remake the game. I don't see what the problem is. But, like, we live in a system of copyright and intellectual property where you can't just do that. Copyright holders and intellectual property holders want money, but also don't want to put in effort. They just want to sit on the IP and make money off of it. What do I do now, actually? I think I'm out of checks to do, actually. Unless I start doing some glitches. I technically can also go do Holy Glasses. Oh, Forbidden Route, you're right. There are enemies in the Forbidden Route I haven't done yet. I think that's it, though. And a little bit in Castle... entrance as well. I can also Wolf Rise up there. It'd be a nightmare, but I could do it. Like, I don't want to have to start Wolf Rising everywhere, but I might have to start doing it, actually. So, that'll be fun. Oh, well. Let's do these checks. Nope. I'll save the game here because I would like to not library card after this check if it's nothing down here. But we'll see. The other thing is I need another transformation, I think, if I want to be able to go into the caverns from the top. Because I can wolf clip. But I need, I think, Mist in Form of Mist. Maybe. Oh, shit. So that's 3 of 4 Vlads done. Interesting. Or sorry, yeah, 4 of 5. What did I say? 3 of 4? No, it's 4 of 5. Maybe I do keep this then. Let's just keep this for simplicity's sake, because I don't want to have to forget about this and come back later. I have quite a few heart refreshes. Why is there no tracker? There is a tracker, it's just different. And the reason there's no tracker is because this is a different randomizer. That's why we're using a different tracker. I mean, we're making progress. We're 30% done. I've also skipped a few checks by, like, not picking them up because it was a waste of time. So we're actually more than 30% done. Since you can't leave the house. That looks weird comparison to normal. I mean, the randomizer is weird comparison to normal. So that's reasonable. Winter storm type beat. I do hear that that's going to be a big deal. I've heard rumblings that this winter storm is supposedly going to be bad. Stay safe out there to all of the all those affected. So I can technically do a couple of things with the Wolf Rising here, and I probably should. I also can do this real quick. About to be snowed in. Yeah, stay safe. Hopefully it's nothing too crazy. Heart Vessel from the Cthulhu. Bastard sword. I don't think there's a reason to go back up there, so we can just leave. What OST is this? This is, what the fuck is it called? Why am I forgetting? It's in the game. Banana. Okay, let's go do Nocturne, thank you, yeah. Ball Chain Dude, I already did Ball Chain Dude, right? In the, Coliseum. Yeah, because I full cleared Coliseum, right? Yeah, I did full clear Coliseum. We even crashed the game in there. That's basically New Game Plus. Finally joined the stream from the UK. How am I finding Archipelago? And am I just using it for SotN, or am I going to combine it with other Castlevania games? I plan on doing combo randos at some point. So, any enemy can have progression? Yes. Every item, every enemy, essentially. Yo, is that Darkblade? My favorite. More like Dankblade, am I right, fellas? Smoke weed every day. Yeah, Archipelago having enemy sanity is definitely interesting. Yeah, no turkey mode. For some reason, the Archipelago devs said, nope, no turkey mode. Still making pot jokes in 2026? What makes you think these are jokes? This is serious business. I could be doing double jump resets, but I'm pretty sure this is faster. Speaking of pot roast. Friday treating me well. It's been chill. We're chilling, playing some Archipelago. I'm excited to try multi-world stuff in the future. So it should be a good time. I guess I'll keep this on because I am probably going to just have to start doing big-ass Wolf Rises now. Oh, wait, we didn't do Holy... I guess I'll go back for that. Holy Mail. And I think there's a Gurkha in there as well that we haven't hit yet. I also technically haven't done the All Rocks Warp. I'll probably go do that. That's where I'll go to All Rocks, hit the blade and the hammer. We'll also do the other stuff. You know, the other stuff. It's gonna take a while, folks. Here, I will put on the Mystic Pendant to hopefully regen some MP when I can. I do have some Mana Prisms as well. But this is going to take a while, folks. So feel free to get comfy, grab a sip of water, do what you got to do. For those that wonder why I don't care to ever speedrun low percent wolf, this is part of the reason. The other part of the reason is at the very end of the run is a very, very, very annoying trick that I don't want to learn because I'm lazy. Yeah, go roast a pot. Is that or this higher? Oh, that's higher for sure. That shit gets you high as fuck. Ah! Okay, so that was high enough to get the double jump reset. That was also high enough to get the double jump reset. I'm really bad at figuring that out. Okay, I'm gonna Mana Prism now. And then... Where's my... Zweihander? I just have to get the double jump reset at the right time. And then this is free. This should work, right? That's enough height? Yeah. Oops. We're chilling, though. Don't worry, guys. It only takes like 12 hours, but we can do it. Screen transition? Thank you. Jeez Louise. Took a while. The other thing we don't have is a stopwatch yet. But I mean, I don't know. What are you going to do? Power of Sire. And our reward is peanuts. Let's freaking go, gamers. I just love when the peanuts... Oh, we have to wait for this. Oh, we only have to wait a few seconds. We're chilling. Nice. Very much worth it. A lot of peanuts in the seed? Yeah, I know. I think it's because we're used to only seeing the peanuts show up in one spot ever. So, it is a little bit odd. Life Vessel. Heart Vessel. Well, I could try and wolf rise up that shaft. However, we have other stuff we can try and do first. We also can technically go to the second castle if we need to. I don't want to do it yet because wolf rising in the second castle is miserable. But I'm pretty sure we have like a couple more checks left before I have to do that. I could also climb up the waterfall, I guess, with Wolf Rising, but that's miserable. I guess I don't have to do this yet. Do this. I could also try and do Silver Ring, or not Silver Ring, sorry, Jewel Sword with some heart refresh shenanigans. I don't want to have to do it because it's really annoying. I'll grab this for just to increase the percentage a little bit. Wait, we were at 169 checks. Wait, no, I ruined it. It's going to get updated soon. Very unfortunate that we have to do this, but this is what we're doing, I guess. I'm gonna try and get some extra height here from these candles, I guess. Oh, wait, that's the last Vlad. Wait, hold on. All Vlads in first castle? What are the odds? How am I feeling about the Archipelago Rando? We're about to Wolf Rise to beat the game, so that's funny. Yeah, that's all 5 Vlads. And we have Holy Glasses. I wonder if they have multiple, because it is no logic. I don't know what they're, because we've seen multiple Holy Glasses. We've seen multiple Gold Rings. I wonder how that works. Very interesting. You what up, Jimmy? It feels, I mean, this is no logic, so it feels very silly, but I think that's fine. I mean, that's kind of what I was going for here, so. It can be unsolvable? Technically, yes. I just don't know if it's a full shuffle with... I don't know how they shuffle the items, I guess, and the relics. I think the relics are one-to-one shuffled, like dead-end shuffled, but maybe the items aren't? My guess is that there probably is a... Key items are shuffled in to the item pool, and they're guaranteed to show up. But then they could also randomly show up in other places as well, is my guess. I don't know. It's very weird. Yeah, I'd have to look at the settings again to double check exactly how it all works. Oh, well. Regardless, we're in go mode. So
That's my new catchphrase. Jizz it up, streamer.
it's a very annoying go mode, but we're in go mode. Hey, what up, Zero? Thank you for the 11 months. And the Prime sub. I'd love to see a Prime sub. Okay, well. I mean, we did everything except Wolf Rise everywhere in the first castle, so... And we even did some Wolf Rising, obviously. So with that, I think... I don't know. Hopefully we just find, like, Soul of Bat or something. Or Power of Mist or Gravity Boots or something. In the second castle. That'd be cool. Just something to make travel a little bit easier. Otherwise, we're doing low % wolf strats. Granted, it's a little bit better because I have Leapstone. So it could be worse. Yeah, we didn't do any checks in the second castle, so who knows? Director Skip, I already saved Director earlier. We've had Holy Glasses since like the start of the seed. There's a lot of enemies to hit here as well, so. What do we got here? You know what? I'll grab it. Number go up. All right, we're so back, y'all. This is just how we have to move around now. Isn't this awesome? Hell yeah, I love this game. Dude, what if this was the intended, oops, hold on. Whoa! He's cheating, he clipped through the walls. Mods, get him. Okay, well, we're doing this, I guess. Oh, perfect time for ads, let's go. Sorry, Twitch, you gotta watch ads now. Unless you Prime.
That's gonna be a new sub alert. I already know it.
Like Tobot. Thank you very much for the 3 months. You have to ban me for what? What did I do? Cheating? No. This is a good cheat. Everyone likes this cheat. It's the cheat that everyone loves. This is horrendous. This is why Symphony of the Night randomizers are glitchless by default. Nothing here? Damn. Feels bad, man. Like 2% of why I sub, no ads. I mean, that's fair. If this was our randomizer, it'd be straight to jail. I mean, this is a setting within the randomizer. That'd be like saying, oh, you played a broken, glitched seed that nobody is fucking tested. I guess the rando team goes straight to jail. Like, this isn't the base randomizer for Archipelago. I'm purposely doing cursed settings. Isn't this a slope? Is this a slope? It is. I do remember that from Low Percent Wolf. If the music gets distorted, you have to turn off the low latency setting on Twitch. That happens sometimes. It's in advanced settings under the cogwheel. Yeah, be careful with your jail accusations. SotN.io randos are by no means free of jank. I don't make a preset for this reason. I don't even... Never mind, I'm not going to make that comparison because it's very in bad taste. I just work for the people that should go to jail. I'm not involved. I'm not in charge of it. Something, something Jurassic Park. I guess we can... We don't... Yeah, I think the Varda and Pendant combo is good enough for now. I just want to kill this guy and see what he drops. Jurassic Park preset. Turn into a freaking dinosaur. I'd do it. Problem is there's a lot of item checks below me, but I don't want to go all the way down there to do those item checks. So... we're going to do this. We're going to save the game and then go down and check those, and if we don't like it, we soft reset. You're lucky I'm wearing pants. Wait, why are you wearing pants? Who said you need to wear pants? Okay. I was hopeful that we would find something good, but instead it's just more peanuts. Okay. Let's just reset. I can go straight Winnie the Pooh. He's Winnie the Pooh in it. They have Magic Max in this? Yes. They, to my understanding, I think just took a previous version of the SotN Rando and then slapped the Archipelago stuff on top of it. They used to have their own Rando, I think, but now this is based off of SotN.io. Hence why the color palette changes and stuff like that. Magic Max ups are in this. There's a couple of other ones that that were already implemented via SotN.io that are also in Archipelago. Where's my sword? I'll girth it up with the boys. They stole my code. Now I'm gonna starve. Is that Morningstar? Medusa enemy sanity gave us Fire of Bat. Interesting. And then Life Vessel from Black Panther. Okay. Encouraged him to copy the homework. Honestly, I think was a smart idea because I think this iteration of the randomizer is just better than, from my understanding, what they had before with like the candle sanity shit, which honestly now I'd be fine if they brought that back somehow because I think it would be funnier if I came back to this and was like, I did max settings SotN. I had to break every candle to beat the game type shit because it's kind of funny. And not to call out any casuals or anything like that, but casuals love that shit. I don't know what it is, but checking off things off of a list is just something that the casuals love. Like, if I really, really wanted to sell out a little bit here, I would make this a 100% rando where I did every single check and filled out the tracker to say 100%. And maybe I will. I'll save that for another day. Yo, what up, Crow? Welcome. And, like, I get it. It's definitely interesting to... There's a bit of the human brain that wants completion for the sake of completing a thing. Checking off boxes in a checklist gives the good feelings. Gives the good chemicals or whatever. But I don't know. I don't feel that way. 99% of the time, I just can't bother to get to 100%. You know what I mean?
Eat my balls!
Oh, thank you for the 9 months, Crow.
Sub alert, I already know it.
Oops. I get the double jump reset here. That's why I'm a speedrunner. Yeah. No, that makes sense. I could do a couple of checks over here just in case. I'll do some quick checks. Just a couple. Just a couple. On the way to the end of the game. We got Fairy Scroll. That's annoying. But we got it. Alright, well. I'm not going any further than this because I am not wolf rising up the Allrock shaft. So we're not fighting Aquadon. We're not doing any of that. We're going to go to the end of the game. There we go. The reason I got into speedrunning, funny enough, was because I did, at one point, like doing 100% of games, including achievements, and then some games had speedrunning achievements, and then I was like, wait, the speedrunning part of this is way more fun than just doing achievements, because you can only do achievements once. Speedruns you can do forever. Alrighty. Get out of my face, please. Mr. Twar. I should go save the game and to make sure I don't die, but I can go do trio because they are a check as well. There's a couple of other. I just want to see if I can get something that maybe helps with the all rocks and shaft climb stuff. You know what? Let's have some fun. I'll Medusa shield these nerds. Is there no way to turn two-handed swords into one-handed swords in this game? I'm just now thinking that might also be a nice quality of life thing. Because I'm kind of tired of like having to take a shield off every time I want to use a thrust sword in something like this. It doesn't fundamentally break the game in any way, not that I'm aware of. Oh, wait, I don't have missed. Oh, so I'll just go around. That's fine. But yeah, I think giving up the ability to, like, shield dash. Ow. Oh, we're gonna die now. Yo, Sword of Dawn, my favorite. Yeah, giving up the ability to shield dash and then constantly have to open in the menu over and over again to do damage with a weapon and then switch over to the two-handed sword. Granted, this is a issue that only exists because I'm trying to beat the game this way, which is a skill issue on my behalf. Because I could just go find the thing that lets me win the game faster or differently, but whatever. Infinite thrust with thrust swords. I don't think it would let you do that, but Asgol spawns there? Yeah. 3 of them spawn there, actually. I should go fight the white dragon real quick. It's actually where you would want to farm them. Yo, is that ghost card? Nice. Like if you were doing 100% drops from enemies, you would want to farm them there. Quick swap's probably not. You need to at least open the menu in order to swap items without breaking the game, from my understanding. Unless you find a way to... No. There is a way to do that now, right? Isn't it like you can change the thing that... I don't know. There is a function that is called when you open the menu that keeps items from breaking the game when you switch items from your hands. Otherwise, you break the game if you like force switch items in your hand. Something like that. I'm not a ROM hack guy. I just have messed around with these settings before, and it can break the game. Requires to be loaded from the disk. Yeah, so you'd have to do a function call to load the items from the disk or something like that to do it without just opening the menu. Basically. No, my front slides are bad. And I should feel bad. Alrighty, well... I guess unless the Guardians have something for us. Real quick. That means we're done skis. Goggles. Alright. It just means we have to do a lot more wolf rising. Yo, what up, Arakan? How's it going? Setting that to 1 can make Zweihander a one-handed sword. Interesting. Gamba. Yeah, let me flip the coin once I get to the save room. Does it give you a spoiler log? It does. I guess I could check for stuff if that's what, if that sounds interesting to you guys. Oh no, I'm clipping through the fucking floor because I'm stupid and I forget that that's... The collision on these things is so janky. Transforming into wolf just like lets you fall through them because reasons. There we go. Okay. I just filled the item pool with junk, and it was randomly used in actual multi-worlds. Ah, I see. Peanuts, of course. Makes sense. This would be in the output folder, no? Yeah, spoiler.txt. So I could look at that. All right. Well, I guess you guys can reflect on this coin flip while we climb for 20 minutes. And it was heads. If you want, we can do another gamble, because it'll be ready by the time I'm fighting Shaft. Here you go. You got 2 minutes. That's probably enough time to climb up the shaft. Unironically. Is this... Oh yeah, that's pretty high. That's higher than double jump for sure. I bet Mudman was Soul of Bat. If Mudman is actually an important item, I'll eat my own ass. Do I have 2 fire boomerangs? I would need at least 6 fire boomerangs. 2 is not enough because I don't have a duplicator. On stream? No, it'd be after stream for sure. I don't think it matters which side I do this on. Oh. Didn't double jump reset because I'm bad at the game. Here we go. Quickly, 40 seconds. Go, 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 go. Put your life savings into this. Go now. That was almost perfectly timed, by the way. Almost exactly 2 minutes to get up here. Wow. Alrighty. We'll karma coin this guy. Go! Tails. Whoever said it's always heads, you forget it's always heads until it's tails. Shaking my SMH. Shaking my SMH. Well, we did 40% of the game. That's a lot of checks. So, you know. Oh, I guess I should also put my other Varda on. Put on the furry plate, because why not? This gives me more damage, and then I guess we can... Where's my regular... Where is it? Am I stupid? Vorpal, there it is. Okay. Even with double Vorpal, or sorry, double Varda, a single Power of Sire is not enough to kill. Good to know. Should have just guessed correctly. Someone who, in fact, did not guess correctly. Well, you know. It'd be like that. You know, I think this has been pretty fun for a little one-time experimental thing. I don't know how I would feel about doing these regularly. I don't know. We were able to do it. It only took us an hour and a half, too. It wasn't even like that crazy of a like rando, to be honest with you. So, I don't know. There we go. We've done it. We've completed the game. Congratulations. We win. Yeah, Archipelago, no logic. Every check available, all 540 checks. Goal completed 100%. Oh my God, we've done it. Yeah, I don't know. This was fun. It was definitely a fun experiment. The thing I'm looking forward to doing more of, though, is going to be multi-worlds, where I play Symphony of the Night and another game at the same time, and send stuff back and forth between the games. That probably will be something that we work on very, very soon. So subscribe if you want to see that. You can join the live stream over on twitch.tv/DragonBlitz. Like, comment, subscribe, all the fun stuff that helps out the algorithm. I greatly appreciate it. And we'll see you in the next one, YouTube. Bye-bye.